Here are done, these buns here are done, all the buns are done. So it's what you do when no one's watching, no one else is in the room, that define you the most. But they're the kind that fall out. Yep, see? Here go one. New here, welcome. If you're a repeat, welcome back. I'm Brit, Inez, fitness coach, wellness athlete, and content creator, and this is the prep vlog series. I am currently prepping for my competition season. I am now 3.5 weeks out and 7.5 weeks out, so we're getting close. And the people have spoken. We finally have a name for me being in the bathroom talking to y'all. Get Ready With Me Chronicles. It has been decided that people have spoken. That's what we're gonna call these. Because I do a lot of chit chats while I'm just getting ready for just different things in the day. So today y'all got a lot of good stuff planned. You guys just saw me take my measurements for my suit. We got a suit color picked out. It's been decided. I cannot wait to share with you guys the story behind why I chose this color, beyond just what's gonna look good on stage and beyond just what my hair color is gonna be. So after the show, after y'all see the suit, I'll share more. Just please remind me if I forget, because like I told y'all, prep brain is giving goldfish. And I also training legs, as y'all know, Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, okay? Costume came in, you guys. Finally, I ordered this costume in January. It's custom made. She hand makes all of her stuff. And I just got it like last week. So I'm excited. So we're gonna have a little trivia game to see if you guys can guess her. I'm not gonna tell you, but I will give you a thumbs up in the comments if you get it right. So I grew up playing video games, huge tomboy, still love them to this day. She was the first female character to appear in a fighting game. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you guys can guess that, comment down below, let me know. So we got that going today, and I will share with y'all how I'm feeling about prep and all the things a little bit later on. We are now at round 2. It's been a day. So I had to end up not canceling my shoot, but rescheduling it. I'm trying to position this so it's not so shaky. I basically just had some meetings up on my calendar that I wasn't anticipating. So one of the words that will get you through prep in life: flexibility, adaptability. I'm very grateful that we were able to reschedule. So that won't be happening today. It'll be happening later on this week. And that's honestly better for me. I really like to go into things like that are very fun, in a headspace where my mind isn't being like pulled in 5 different directions, because I still have all this other stuff floating around. So it'll be good. It'll give me some time to practice my poses and do some more research and freshen back up on some of her moves from the video game. So that'll all be good. I'm a firm believer, not only just in prep, but in life, everything happens for a reason. So it's the reason why we didn't shoot today, and it's all good. It is what it is. So I'm currently right now working through cardio. I'm 20 minutes in. I did 5 as a warm up at the gym. And I'm gonna get about 40 minutes in now. Go back to my place, take another meeting, finish the work day, and then I'll go back and do whatever's remaining. So I'm pretty sure I'll have somewhere between 60 and 70 minutes left to do after this, and that's fine. My energy levels actually aren't that bad. So much better than last week, y'all. I was on the struggle bus. I had a whole row, not even a whole row, I had the whole section of the back of the bus, like from the wheels on the back. That's how much space I was occupying on the struggle bus, you hear me? So I am just really grateful that my hormones aren't going crazy like they were last week. Cravings are now better, and yeah, this is where we're at. I just caught up on some vlogs too. 2 vlogs I watched this morning. I watched Andrea's vlog, I watched Nisi's vlog. So I feel like I'm caught up on my YouTube vloggers at the moment. It's a roller coaster. It's a true, for real roller coaster. I just told y'all when I was downstairs doing cardio, I was like, oh yeah, my energy level's good. I came upstairs, I ate a meal, and now I feel like I could just go the fuck to sleep. When I say go to sleep, like I literally feel like I could just get in bed right now and just knock out. And I'm looking at this thing that I have to do, and it shouldn't take long. Like it should really only take me about 10 minutes, but I'm sitting here telling myself like, okay, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. It's the mental fatigue. One thing that I've started doing as much as I can is like front loading a lot of the things that are going to be really mentally taxing, like early on in the day, early on in the week. Some days I'm better at it than other days, but y'all, I have been staring at the spreadsheet for the last 5 minutes, and it's not gonna complete itself. So I need to just do the shit. But yeah, I think this is one of those parts that people don't really talk about a lot. I feel like a lot of people that I hear that talk about what they're going through with prep, they focus a lot on the physical kind of like the physical fatigue. Excuse me, but the mental fatigue is very, very real. And I'm normally one of those people that can like knock out 10,000 things like in a day, multiple things at one time. And I'm at the point now where I literally have to like compartmentalize and like focus on one thing at a time. So just sharing. All right, y'all, I'm gonna push you this. What's good, YouTube fam? It is now Thursday, May 16th, and we are back with another Get Ready With Me Chronicles. I love that name, by the way. Thank y'all for voting. So we got some updates. I am at the point now where I am just vibing. This is what we signed up for. I shared with you guys a few vlogs ago that whatever it takes at this point. So I am not one of those people that's getting upset, mad at their coach if I get stuff on my plan in the mix. Like, I'm just not. If you didn't catch the first episode in this series, I shared that the reason why you won't hear me ever complain about getting asked to do more cardio is because I have had preps in the past, way back in the gap, where I was doing up to 4 hours, okay? Mind you, whole lot of things went into that. But I've been there, okay? So I'm just giving you a little context as to why I responded the way I did today. So checked in today. I am, as of right now, 3 and 7 weeks out. Like I said, it's getting serious, y'all. I am 3 and 7 weeks out. And I'm really loving how I'm looking right now. And I know I'm flat, but I'm really loving how I'm looking. My coach is really pleased as well. But like I said, we pushing conditioning. So we got a cardio increase. I am now at 2 hours of cardio starting today. I was before this at 1 hour and 50 minutes. But listen, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, we are not only about talking the talk, we about walking the walk, and we stand on business. And I meant it when I said I was willing to do whatever it took. So that's what we're doing. I have more cardio to do today, of course. I was already planning on going back for round 2 because I only did 30 minutes so far. But instead of 80 minutes, I got to do 90 minutes, which It is what it is. I feel really good because I have my suit ordered. That is something that I shared with y'all that was just like a nagging kind of like thing in the back of my mind. Like, is it gonna be here on time? Got the suit order. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to get it. And it's gonna be here on time, so we ain't gonna have them kind of issues, me playing them reindeer games like we had last time around. No ma'am, no thank you. We are not claiming that, okay? And let's see what else today. My girl B is coming over. We're gonna do some more stuff really quick. Won't be a full out content day like normal. We got so much done. I think one of the things that I am really excited about is we just kind of talked about, don't get used to the dark hair, by the way. She's not here to stay. But we just really talked through what can make my life more efficient right now. And one of the biggest things that can do that is by being able to do cardio at home. So with us now being at 2 hours of cardio a day, that's a lot. That's a lot on my joints. My joints have been really feeling it. And I do a lot of preventative maintenance, you guys know that, but there's only so much when your cardio is at this high level, and I'm still lifting with intensity so I can stay full, and I'm feeling it. So 2 preps ago, no, which prep did I do it? I bought it in 2019 when I was getting ready and figured then to compete. I bought an arc trainer for home because it was just so convenient to be able to get up 4 o'clock in the morning whenever I wanted to do it. I was able to do high amounts on it. It's low impact. And y'all, it was just a game changer for me. And since I have moved here, I have missed it like every single day. I have absolutely missed it. And I think like one of the biggest reasons why I didn't get it out of storage is because I was just like, oh, well, I live in a 1-bedroom. And I was just like, well, aesthetically, I don't know how that's going to look in my place. But listen, we are at that point now. This life is about convenience, okay? And it's not, so arc trainers, just so you guys know, they don't make home size arc trainers like they do home size treadmills and home size cycles. So the arc trainer that I have is commercial size. It's like the size that you would put inside of a gym. And it's 400 pounds. It takes up a good amount of space in my living room. So I'm gonna do some measuring tonight just to make sure it can fit where I'm thinking it's gonna go. Did not expect to be doing that this weekend, but that is what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. And I'm excited about it. So it's good, YouTube fam. I am on my way home from this shoot. If you guessed, Chun-Li, you were right. It went so good. It was so much fun. I love doing cosplay shoots. I love dressing up like strong ass badass women. I think last year I did several cosplay looks, all with Francisco. And my favorite of them was Lara Croft. She was my favorite. And then I think after her, Velma was fun. And then I did a really good katana a couple of years. As you can see, there's a trend here. One of my favorite video games growing up was I played Mario and I played Mortal Kombat. And I have a Switch. And I found out that they have Mortal Kombat. And I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna need to get that. Because I just have times and moments where I just want to chill at home. And my body is tired, but I can't sleep. But I just want to do something and just not sit there. So things like that are good. I don't know if you guys do that, but that is one of the things that I definitely do to make sure that I am just not just sitting idly thinking about food. I have some work to do and some other things to catch up on, so I'm gonna go do all of that, and I'll see y'all for round 2. now. So I did something different. I shared with you guys that I started doing these like Friday night, date night posing dates with myself. And I was typically doing it like after I finished cardio and everything. And I was finding out that I was getting really gassed through it and I wasn't able to hold my poses how I need to hold them on stage. So tonight what I did was I lifted, I did shoulders. See, got a little pump going on. And y'all know I'm training shoulders, so I'm gonna geek out about it every time. Just be prepared to be sick of me. And anyway, so I did shoulders, glutes, and I came in to do posing because I just feel like by the time I do 80 minutes of cardio, how much left? Yeah, I got 80 minutes left. By the time I do that, me giving my all in posing, it's just not gonna happen. And I just feel I'm past the point of having lackluster posing sessions, practice sessions, being so close. So yeah, I'm just gonna give my back a little break. I'm gonna go through my flow a couple of times. I've been getting some feedback and tweaks that I have been working in, and I've been really working on remembering like my transition cues as well, because thank you to Andrea, I'm posing for my transitions, okay? So this is really great practice across the board. All right, I'm going to stretch out my lower back a little bit because it's on fire. The girlies that know. And I'm gonna knock out this cardio. And then I'll see y'all later. I'm so glad to be home. Oh my gosh, I need a soak in my life. I need a candle in my life. This is one of the ones I got in the last vlog series. So tangerine vanilla, smells really pretty. So that's gonna get lit pretty soon here. I got a bath going. I'm about to put some Epsom salt. This is one for pre and post workout. So it's for soreness. So let's see, this says helps ease muscle ache, soreness, or muscle pains. Has menthol plus essential oils in it. So it's gonna give you that kind of tingly feeling. So I'm looking forward to that. So let me know, because I feel like I often ask clients this question because it comes up a lot, like muscle soreness and all that, right? And I'm just like, oh, you should do Epsom salt soaks because they really help with soreness and recovery. And there's people, I've learned there's two types of people when it comes to baths. It's either people that are like, oh yeah, love them, and there's people that are just like, I can't do baths, I can't get with this. Let me know where y'all stand. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get into that bath tonight. My buns are done, okay? These buns here are done, these buns here are done, all the buns are done. So that's the only thing I'm gonna be good for the rest of the night. I'm gonna get a couple more meals into that I need to still get in, and then we'll pick this back up in the morning. Good morning, YouTube fam. It is now Saturday, May 18th. We are back in the bathroom. Okay. I was almost set on these chats being the Get Ready With Me Chronicles, because y'all know I'm always talking to you while I'm getting ready for something. But then Ashley voted, what did she say? Brit's Powder Room Pep Talks. So let me know in the comments, Get Ready With Me Chronicles or Brit's Powder Room Pep Talks. Which one of these should I call this that we have going on? Let me know. We're working on our last episode of the FemFit Entrepreneurs Podcast. We are dropping the latest episode. By the time this airs, it would have already dropped, but today I'm going through working on a lot of that stuff so the drop can take place. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go check it out. We got the full season up for your viewing and listening pleasure. We are on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts from, and also YouTube, so you can watch our beautiful fine faces. I go to compete for the feedback. That's why I go to compete. I go to compete for the feedback and to bring a better version of myself on stage. So, y'all, I can confidently say I know that we have done that 1000%. And I say we because, like I said, we in this prep together. So I don't really have nerves going on right now. Like, I'm not nervous. I'm not anxious. Like, I just feel mentally very at peace, which is why I knew I said I was gonna keep this short, but we're here now. We still getting ready. which is, I think, the bigger undercurrent of all of me feeling so calm and peaceful, is because I know I have done everything in my power. And I can definitively say that. I know I haven't cheated on my diet. I know I haven't given half-ass lifting sessions. I know I haven't done, I haven't skipped cardio. I just know those things. And when you know you've done that, like, confidence comes from knowing that you left no stone unturned. So I think that's just something that, right, a lot of people, not only just competitors, but even if you're just on this path to like want to lose weight, get in better shape, or build muscle, whatever the goal is, right? Insecurity comes when you know you ain't been on your shit. Because if you've been following a plan, it's not a matter of if you're gonna get there, it's a matter of when you're gonna get there. And I just know that I've been following the plan. I've been following the plan. Now, I think it's also important for me to say that you guys see me now at this place of, at this level of mindset. It wasn't always like this. So I can distinctly remember back in my bikini days, we really are getting into a story. We really are getting into a story today, you guys. Wow, I don't even think I've shared this before. But way back, was I prepping for my first show or was I prepping for junior nats? I think I was getting ready for junior nationals in bikini. This was 2010. Yeah, 2010. And I remember just really struggling with being hungry. Like, I didn't know how to deal with it. All these kind of tips and tricks and tools and all this stuff that I'm sharing with y'all, I didn't have any of this stuff. Like, I literally had to learn this stuff on my own over the years. So I was having a really hard time struggling with hunger and whatnot, and binge eating. And I would binge eat. So I would leave the gym and I was just like, oh, I'm just really hungry, I want something. And I would go, and I remember like binge eating like protein bars. Like, I didn't cheat on my diet and go get like a burger or like Taco Bell or something like that. I would just eat an overabundance of the foods that I had on my plan, but just more than what I should have been eating, right? And my toughest time of the day always was at night. I'll get more into that a little bit later. But it would be like, okay, I'm just gonna go get a protein bar, and then it ended up being like 3 or 4 protein bars. Or I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have another serving of tilapia or whatever. I forget what my carbs were at that time. I think I was eating sweet potatoes, and I don't remember eating rice. I think my carbs were like sweet, I don't remember. But I would just be I just remember going back to my fridge, like just like literally just eating out of like my containers. And I thought I was getting away with it, right? Because I'd be like, oh, I'll run. Then I did the whole run, check the scale the next morning. Oh, no damage, I'm good. I'm telling y'all, I have been there. And one day I went to go check in, and then my check-ins then were in person because my then coach was also the owner, one of the co-owners of the gym that I trained at. So we were all connected. So I went to go check in with her one day in person, and then she just goes, I remember she was just like, so what is it gonna take? And I was just like, I looked confused. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean what's it gonna take? She was like, what is it gonna take for you to finally stick to the plan? And I remember when she said that, my stomach dropped. And it was just like one of those where I had to own my shit. I had to own my own shit and understand that you think you might be getting away with something because you're doing it when no one's watching, but it's always going to come to surface. It's always going to come to light. Like the saying goes, what goes on in the dark comes out in the light. It's 1000% true. I remember kind of just taking a minute, and I paused, and I was just like, you know what? You poured so much into me. Like, you deserve better. I deserve to be better. I'm going to become better. When I did get to the stage that year at Junior Nationals, I took 3rd place. And I remember like standing up there, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, damn, what if you gave it your all? Like, what if you gave it your all instead? And that feeling, that deep feeling of regret, I remember to this day. That was in 2010. That was 14 years ago. And I can remember what that feeling felt like, you know? So that is what has carried me through, because I know I don't want to have any regrets. It also made me realize that it's what you do when no one's watching. Like, it's what you decide to do when the lights are off, cameras are off, coach is nowhere to be found, no one else is in the room, that define you the most. Not the things that you do when people are watching and you have eyes on you. So I think from a mindset perspective, that is something that has really carried me to get to this point. And it's also the reason why I am able to be so adherent to the plan, because I don't want to have any regrets. I'm holding on to that feeling that I want to have come show day, regardless of how I place. Like, regardless of how I place, let the chips fall where they fall. I know Brit did everything Brit could have done. I'm trying not to cuss as much. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm not. I'm really not. But I just know that. So hopefully, you know, that perspective can help someone who's been struggling to stay consistent, whether you compete or not, whether you are just looking to get in better shape or just push your body to a place it's never been before. The mindset piece of it, it really is the same to get to any goal. So hopefully that helps someone out. All right, y'all. Now, for real, we gonna go get this leg day in, start chipping away at some of this cardio, and I'll see y'all later. What's poppin', YouTube fam? It is now 2:22. I walked in and got started right around 11. So yeah, I knew I was gonna be there for a long ass time. So I did, let's see, how much cardio did I get done? I got an hour 20 done. I did 20 minutes I did 20-minute warm-up, trained legs. It was my quad heavy leg day, as y'all could see. And then I did an hour cardio post. And my legs feel like Bambi. And they're about to go get destroyed. So, yeah, I already knew it was going to be a day. I know tomorrow's going to be a full rest day. It just has to be. And one of my biggest pet peeves, so note to self. Note to self, I need to charge my headphones up nightly now because they died. So I feel like everyone has multiple headphones, but these are my faves. They died, and then I got these like emergency pair of headphones that I actually absolutely loathe. I hate these headphones, and I don't use that word lightly, but I hate these headphones. But these are my emergency pair, but they're the kind that fall out. Yep, see? Here go one. Them boobs. There goes one of them. And here goes the other. And I had to use these the entire time. And I was just like, I cannot be in here for 3.5 hours headphoneless. So, and they kept falling out of my ears. And then once I started sweating, it just kept falling out. At one point, I tried to like tie my scarf over my ears and like tie it like this to get them to stay. That shit didn't work. Throw the whole headphone situation away. But we did it. I am gassed, so I am in need of. This is a recharge. So this is my post-workout creatine that I've shared with you guys. I actually have a lot of my girlies drinking this now too. It's by Legion, and I really love it. It's I'm trying to figure out the situation. It helps with muscle repair, muscle recovery, and I keep it in my gym bag so I can have it after I train. I currently have the Arctic Blast flavor, but one of my girlies says she has the kiwi or something. She got a real fruity one that I think I'm gonna try out next. So that'll be happening. But here we go. And I'm not looking forward to this drive home, y'all, because I think I shared this morning that they're doing major construction on 2 of the big interstates in San Antonio, and I have to cross like both of them to get home. And when I left, it was a parking lot heading that direction. So I'm sitting here like, I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to get home, eat. Oh shit, this thing was open. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to get, I told you it was a shit show. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to get home, shower, eat. I'm now covered in creatine and water. And then head back out for my massage. So I'm gonna sit here and like drink this and kind of have some thoughts and figure out what I'm gonna do next. Good morning, YouTube fam. We are back with another Get Ready With Me Chronicles. It is now Sunday, May 19th, and y'all, my quads are destroyed. Oh my gosh. It just hurts to even touch them. Like, it hurts to touch them. And I knew I was in for it. But all I could do after that massage yesterday, I came home, I cooked, and then I just needed to decompress. And I think I just sat in silence for about 45 minutes, and I was just like, okay, we're good. So let's get into the day. So today I did find some movers. I am I'm getting ready to head to my storage unit because I want to make sure, I got a few things to do. One, I want to make sure that the art trainer, if you guys don't know what an art trainer looks like, I'll show y'all when I get to the house. Because I realized when I say that, some people are like, huh, what is that, elliptical? It's not elliptical, it's an art trainer. One, I want to make sure it still works. So when I purchased this, I purchased it from someone who had it on Facebook Marketplace, and we replaced the battery in it then. That was 2019. And it's been in storage. I probably used it from like 19 to 2021. And then when I moved to Texas, it's been in storage ever since. So I'm praying that this battery still works, because that's just not something I want to have to deal with. But first is make sure it works. The second thing I need to do is take measurements of it, so that way I can come back here and clear out the space in my living room on where it's actually going to go, because I want to make sure that that's all set up for the movers so they don't you know, they can just kind of get into it, hop right to it. I'm kind of going back and forth right now because I have my keyboard in the corner. So I play the piano. I don't think I've shared that on this channel. I've been playing the piano since I was 5 years old. I actually play 3 musical instruments. I play piano, saxophone, and flute. My flute is in storage. I should probably take that out. But my keyboard, it's in my corner. So I'm just trying to see now, like, I have a 1-bedroom currently, and it's just only so many things I can have in this space, right? Like, I can't have a commercial size piece of fitness equipment and a keyboard and also a Christmas tree, because one of the things I started doing this year, I was just like, I really love my Christmas tree. I want to keep it up year round and just change out the ornaments based on the season. And I have been doing that, though I haven't decorated it yet for summer. Y'all, I still got my Easter ornaments on my tree. Some things just aren't a priority in my life right now, and changing ornaments on a tree is just one of those things that's just not a priority. So I always ask y'all, what are some things you want me to talk about? And someone mentioned hormone health in this industry. So that's such a big, broad topic. I can go on and on and on about this. So I just need to know what you guys want to know about that. I do work with a wellness clinic, Renew Wellness. I will post her information down in the description box below, with Dawn Thornhill. She's amazing. I get lab work done twice a year. I am very, very proactive about knowing what's going on internally in my body. And whether you compete or not, you definitely should be. Your doctor is not going to request the kind of labs that you need to know with what's going on, like with your thyroid, what's going on. Cholesterol, I think they do check. I think they do check that. Most doctors do. But there's so many other panels that you should be also getting done to make sure that everything is in a good spot, and especially hormonally. Estrogen, testosterone, estradiol, and a lot of doctors won't even test for it unless you have some kind of symptoms or problems, and even then, they give you shit about it. It's just doctors and just all this. I'm gonna be nice today. It's Sunday. I don't want to talk a lot of shit on Sunday. I'm trying not to, but I would say definitely be proactive about your lab work. And if you're looking for somewhere to go, I can definitely refer you guys. And she takes patients all over. Okay, I have some of my clients work with her in other states and everything too. But yeah, I mean, our hormones go through it when we are competing, when we're dieting, when we're pushing our bodies to this extent. Open about that, and that my cycle stops when I compete. That's just normal. I have been on very, very low fats, so that is going to affect my hormones. That's just part of it, right? There's other things closer to competition. Estrogen blockers are in the mix. So there are a lot of things that alter our hormones as we are getting ready for stage, depending on what path you've chosen in competing and what you've decided to do and supplementation you decided to take. So like I said, it's just such a big, broad topic. I don't know what y'all want to know or what you want to talk about, but I'm an open book and I don't mind talking about it. I think there's just so many things we can talk about. Like, I've had people talk about or ask, like, well, hey, what happens to your sex drive? Like, when you compete, like, there's some athletes, and I'm speaking from, well, I'm gonna speak. There are some athletes where women, they lose their sex drive completely. Some, it ramps up. I never lose my sex drive, so that doesn't really affect me that way. I know a lot of people that do, though. I've dated bodybuilders where they lost it and it sucked. So there are just so many avenues and ways that we could talk about hormone health, competing. What you want to talk about? Don't be shy in the comments. But all right, moment of truth. So this is the arc trainer I have. It's not like one of the newer model ones, I should say, but it gets the job done. So we want this to turn green. Are we in business? Let's see. Y'all, we in business. space is cleared out. Getting ready to have a quick meal. Get into it. It's nothing exciting, like I always tell y'all. It's chicken and cucumbers. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, it's chicken. It's chicken, cucumbers, and a little bit of the sauce. You guys have seen me talk about the sauce before on this vlog, but if you guys missed those past episodes, I get this from HEB. And it is super macro friendly, super prep friendly, 5 calories, no fat, 1 gram of carbs. Off this meal down real quick, drink some of this water. I'm trying to work on finishing my water earlier because getting up peeing multiple times a night is not the move. All right, y'all, we are set up. Check it out, get into it. Let's see if this can stop focusing. There we go. So I had to move it. I put it where I did because one, it wasn't gonna fit in that back corner my keyboard is. And I'm just gonna have to do something with this mirror because it's kind of long, but it's really narrow. And if I moved it further down where the mirror was free, it was gonna cut into this door space, and I just wanted a clear path to the door. That's important. So this is where I put it. Perfect viewing for YouTube, music, all the other things. And there go Momo. And my baby can't hang out with me when I do cardio. Oh, he's gonna be my emotional support. Little pup. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get this cardio and Molly's gonna keep me company. Here and update y'all because I just got back home from training, cardio, mostly all the things, posing practice, and use the bathroom. And listen, I got an update. We had a new low weight, 119.8, okay? You hear me? And not that I put a lot of emphasis on the scale, but this is just such an incredible sign that I already know I'm gonna be leaner than last time around. And I got some update to do, so I need to go let my suit designer know that, yeah, I will likely be lighter than what I quoted them. I just wanna make sure everything's gonna fit at this point because we still have, y'all, like I said, 2 weeks, 4 days left, and then 6 weeks. I have over 6 weeks until universe. So this rate, pretty sure we're gonna be past 117. Okay, that's all I have for y'all. All right, for real, I'm out. Okay.